Starmer's e-gate lies. We now know that either Starmer was lying or that the EU have just taken this Labour government, who can't negotiate for toffee, for a complete ride. It's now had to be admitted that if you do care about this e-gate thing, you will not be able to use them anyway, because the EU is introducing new fingerprint regulations that the UK will not be part of. Therefore, you won't be able to go through the so-called e-gates. Let's get a couple of things straight here. First of all, every time, or almost every time, I go to an airport in Europe, they don't have e-gates. The last time I went to an airport that had an e-gate in Europe was Lanzarote, and they were all turned off because they weren't working properly. So you had to queue anyway. Also, next time you go to an airport, somewhere in Europe, look at the queue for EU citizens. It's bloody massive. Look at the queue for non-EU citizens. It's shorter. You actually get through quicker. I would rather be in the non-EU queue. Or, like many airports, especially if you're flying to an island rather than being on some mainland country somewhere, the airports are so small that you can only get a couple of flights in at a time, that they just merge the queues together anyway. They don't even have separate queues. Starmer knew that he was lying from the start. I believe he was lying, because nothing was ever signed about these e-gates. The guy is a bare-faced liar. Every time he opens his gob, he's lying to the public.